Alright, what's up boys? Today I'm going to be helping you to design a daily routine that will set you up to perform your best and feel your best every single day. Alright, so I'm going to break it down into 3 different parts. We have your morning, afternoon, nighttime, and I also have a bonus in there just for some other things. Just a quick note before we start, if you guys are new to this type of stuff, or like kind of forming your daily routine and trying to get a bunch of goals done every single day, I just recommend incorporating just a few things on this list, just starting out. And as the weeks go by, you add a few more and a few more and a few more until you're at the point where you've got maybe all of this stuff. It doesn't really matter if you do all this stuff, but just find what's best for you, find what makes you feel the best, what makes you perform the best, and just what is the best for your day. Yeah, because we don't want to burn you out, and we don't want you to quit before you even get started. So, yep. All right, starting off, we got the morning routine. It's probably the most important part of your day. This and also the nighttime routine, very important. So personally, I wake up in the range of 8 to 9. Some days it's 9:30. I don't really wake up past 9:30, but I do this since I'm homeschooled. But the time that you wake up really just depends on what's going on in your life. If you work, you're probably going to need to wake up like at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, because if you're working like a 9 to 5. If you go to school, probably going to need to wake up 6 to 7 in the morning. Just depends. If you got some sports in there, maybe a little earlier. But when you wake up doesn't really matter. It just depends on what you're doing every day. And, if you're not getting your goals accomplished, you may need to wake up earlier, or you may need to go to bed, wake up a little later. This just depends on you. So, yeah, just take it with a grain of salt and come up with it in your own way. It doesn't have to be 8 to 9. It can be any time. I'd love to wake up at 6, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. So, yep. So I have a 5-step format for I follow for my mornings, most of the mornings, not every single morning. But it's what you should try to focus on every single morning. It's okay if you only get 3 of these things done, maybe even 1. Some days are a little hectic. Some days are just a fun day where you're just chilling, just laying around. So first one is get out of bed right when you wake up and make your bed. I started doing this probably about 4 months ago when I moved in with my dad. I do it every single day. I don't even think there's a day that I've skipped while I've woken up here that I've skipped making my bed. So it's a small win, and it just sets the tone for the day. And if you jump up and get up, it's not going to make you feel drowsy just a few hours later, or maybe like even an hour later after waking up. Second, we have hydrating your body and getting some sunlight. Lots of studies have shown that this is very important for the start of our day. So go get you a water bottle, put in some electrolytes. You don't have to do electrolytes. You can just get a bottle of water, chug your bottle of water, go stand in the sun for 5 minutes. I mean, you can do at least 5 minutes, I would say. If it's super cold, you don't have to do it. Just open your blinds. Try to get some sunlight in, though. Third, you go right to your hygiene routine after. So if that consists of a shower, just brushing your teeth, doing your face routine, throwing some deodorant on, getting ready for the day, throwing on some clothes, cologne, all of that. Whatever it is, it just, matters for you. It doesn't have to be my thing. I usually wake up, and some days I'll take a shower in the morning, some days I won't. But I'll usually wash my face. I won't brush my teeth because I usually brush my teeth after breakfast, so just up to you. Fourth, learn something. So either it can be anything. If you're employed right now and you aren't in school, read a book. Read a book for 10 minutes. Read 10 pages, read 5 pages, whatever it is. Read a little bit of something, learn a little something. But yeah, don't go to TikTok and just scroll and just fill your mind with a bunch of junk just to get the day started. So learn something as number 4. Number 5, eat a good breakfast. I wasn't eating breakfast, to be honest, like a month or 2 ago, but I recently started it, and I found I kind of need 3 meals every day. So you need to have something that is whole foods and organic, something that's not bad. Don't go eat a bunch of bread and cereal and a bunch of garbage. I mean, I want you guys to focus on whole foods. So what is a whole food? It's stuff like meat, vegetables, fruits, all those kinds of stuff. Stuff that's not, super processed with like bread. And I can go on and on, but I don't want to go on and on about processed foods. So just an example, this is what I do some days. I think it's a fantastic breakfast. Some eggs, awesome start to your day. Something you probably should be getting every day. Fruit, and yogurt and honey. Amazing breakfast. Depending on how many eggs you have, you're going to be getting maybe 50 grams of protein. So for most of you guys, that's probably about a third of your daily intake for protein. So yeah, it's an awesome start to be getting. And yeah, that is everything in the morning routine, and we'll go to afternoon routine in just a second. All right, now we're on to the afternoon routine. This isn't something like super specific like what I just had, or what we will have in the next part, which is the night routine. So you guys should be focusing on the main things that you do throughout the day. So if you're under 18, schoolwork, and maybe you have a part-time job, all those little things like that. If you're working, or if you're over 18, maybe it's college, or going to work. So that's usually gonna be after your morning routine and in between your night routine. So also focusing on exercise. Usually doing that after your little morning routine that will take you, 30 minutes maybe for everything. So yeah, get some exercise in, go in the gym, running, biking. Those are perfect examples. That's mostly what I do. I don't really bike anymore, but yeah, you can do anything. It's just what your goals are for fitness. And then obviously working on something valuable. Work, school, starting a business. It's an awesome one if you're still in school and don't have a lot of school going on. Or, if it's the weekend, pursuing a hobby, maybe going to play tennis or learning about the stock market, whatever it is, do something that's valuable that will improve your life and help you with your career. So yeah, that is afternoon routine, and let's go on to night routine. All right, finally, night routine. Still have a little bit more after this, but so the night routine is maybe the most important part of your day. It's debatable with the morning routine, in my opinion. I mean, it could also be debatable for the afternoon routine. Afternoon routine is like the make or break of your year, because if you're not making any money, not doing anything like schoolwork, where are you going to be after a year, But if you're working every day, doing schoolwork every day, you're going to be so much further ahead. So yeah, first thing for nighttime routine is don't eat before bed. I mean, you probably want to wait like 3 hours. I would say a few hours. You want your digestive system to really flow through. So don't eat before bed. Don't go get you a big old snack and all that right before bed. You'll probably find that it doesn't make you sleep better at all. So if you do sleep better, awesome. You can still do that, but just try it. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. You can eat before bed. Just try it. See if you do sleep a little better. Focus on relaxing the last few hours of the day. Just chilling, maybe watching some TV. Just whatever. You don't want to be going crazy before bed. So yeah, just focus on relaxing. Third is your hygiene routine. This can be a wide variety of things. Taking a shower. Probably most of you are going to take a shower before bed because you don't want to stink up your room. Also washing your face, doing your hygiene routine, brushing your teeth, putting on deodorant, just whatever you do to feel clean before you go to bed. Number 4, I would recommend reading something. I wouldn't recommend watching TV, watching TikTok, because it doesn't really provide any value to you. So read something. Bible's a great choice. Reading a regular book, just learning about something. I don't really believe in books that's a storybook like Harry Potter. Obviously the Bible, but I mean that's not like as real stories, and it does provide great value to your life. But something that's teaching you something, whether you like the stock market like me, whether you like dogs or nature, you need to be reading a book that's teaching you something. So just read something before you go to bed, because you don't want that light in your eyes within the last hour of your day. And then after you read, which is number 5, limit blue light. I'm guessing most of you guys know what that is, but if you don't, it's basically the light that comes from, oh my goodness, let me unplug this. It comes from your laptop, comes from your phone, comes from your TV. You don't want any of that light. You want red lights. So look at this cool little thing. Hey Siri, change gusting light to red. Let's see if it'll work.
Playing all songs shuffled.
Okay, that didn't work. Hey Siri, stop. Okay, that didn't work. So
Pause in the master. Pause in the master.
No.
Okay, let me know if there's anything else you need.
Well, that's pretty funny. But anyways, I can change this light to red, and I can change my laptop to red and your phone to red. Oh, wow, it finally worked. Hey Siri, change gust doom light to white. Hey Siri, stop. Siri is just goofy today. Well, anyways, yeah. Change your lights to red, change your phone light to red. You can just look on your phone or your laptop and just look up color filter, and then you'll see like a bunch of like little colored pencils. You want to flip that on and like turn it to the red filter, red and green filter or something like that. You can just watch a YouTube video and you'll learn. But yeah, do that before you go to bed within the last 30 minutes. You're going to find it really helps you with sleeping. Also, I didn't put it on here, but I do want to mention going to bed early is something that's very good for everyone to be doing. If it doesn't really affect you, just try and see what's the difference between going to bed at 9:30 versus 12:30. Because, you know, as Benjamin Franklin said, early to bed, early to rise makes a man young, wealthy, and wise, something like that. Fantastic quote, but yeah, it's kind of true. So yeah, that's everything I have for night routine, and I'll go into the bonus in just a second. All right, so now that we have the bonus, this is basically just things you need to be incorporating into your daily life that I do just about every day, and things that you probably should be doing every day. So the first thing is reading the Bible. I'm a Christian. I'm guessing a lot of you guys watching are Christians as well, because we live in America. It's like one of the biggest Christian countries. So yeah, growing your connection with God, that's something you probably should be trying to do every day. You don't have to read the Bible every single day. I don't do it every single day. But maybe having a little prayer, having a little time with Jesus for at least 5 minutes. That's the most fantastic thing you can do for your day, especially for your mental health. Second, we have, this is probably the best one, but having a weekly or daily, monthly planner. So this little thing right here, it kind of shows what I'm going to be doing every single day of the week, and then I have over here what I'm going to be doing for every single day of the week, and then on every single day, you know, it shows today post a video, English, Bible, stock book, and then also posting this video, and I'll probably pop up a picture of it right here. And yeah, and it also tracks my money for the week. So yeah, and it shows all my goals or my habits I do every single week. So yeah, it's really, really good for helping you to achieve your goals, because it's gonna be in the back of your mind if you're at least updating it. But if you're not doing everything, you know, it's gonna help you to complete more things. You'll definitely see that, like, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't get a lot of these things done. But if you did have it, there's might be a few things you're lacking on, but you're gonna be getting a lot more done. I've definitely seen that ever since I started doing these kinds of things. Like, oh gosh, like a year ago, which is crazy. I've basically been writing down my life for like a whole entire year. I've probably taken maybe a few weeks off. I have not missed that many days. It's maybe been like maybe 10 to 20 days out of the whole year that I've missed. So that probably is true. Around there. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Third, having a good water bottle. This is a gallon. So I drink this just about every day. You need to be getting a lot of water in your system. As I'll bring it into my fourth goal is maybe having a combination of electrolytes and multivitamin. Also, I'd recommend creatine. That's what I'm doing right now. Helps you to build a little more muscle, and there's studies that show that it does help with muscle recovery, and it also helps your performance in the gym. So overall win-win. So yeah, it's also why I need to be getting a lot of water. If you see that, or sorry, if you try to be incorporating a good amount of water, it really is going to help you. Just see what's your difference between drinking like, about a gallon versus like a few water bottles a day. You're going to see a huge difference. I bet you, there's probably going to be a few you're like, oh, I don't see any differences, but I bet you most of you are going to be like, whoa, I feel so much better that I'm drinking water. And you're going to get less headaches too, so it's just a win-win. So fourth and then fifth is, I already talked about this in my earlier steps, but getting a good book that teaches you something. I have this one right now. I've read probably just about five stock books at this point. But yeah, getting a good book that teaches you something, and also a little extra bonus, but watching some YouTube videos. It doesn't have to be YouTube videos, it can be anything, but like blog posts or online, or talking to someone, but learning a new skill. I love the stock market. I've been really into it for the past year. Recommend a good book. If you're just trying to start out, I would recommend like Rich Dad Poor Dad, or Think and Grow Rich. That's a good one. I kind of don't follow any of those principles anymore, but it's a great start. And if you really follow those principles, oh my goodness, you're gonna be unstoppable in like a year after reading that book. Third, I'd probably say like Psychology of Money, or that One Habit book. It's got like a brain on it. I forgot what it's called. Okay, no, that's not it. I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, some sort of like daily habit book that's going to help you to break bad habits and help you to get more healthy habits in. So yeah, overall, that's everything I could think of. Just final thoughts for my daily routine on things that you guys should incorporate. This is what I've found to work. Probably not the best out of anything in the world, but help me to have a really good day. There's definitely more things I can improve on, more things I can try, but as of now, after trying to do this for several years, this is what I found is really good. You don't want something that's going to be too crowded for the morning. You don't want something that's going to take hours, because then you won't be able to work. So you want something that's going to be easy, or not. It doesn't have to be easy, because the hard things in life is really what builds your character. So you don't want it to be time consuming before you do your work and do your hobbies and do your craft. So yeah, that's everything, boys. Thanks for watching, boys. Thank you so much for following and joining me on this journey. So yeah, I'll see you boys tomorrow in the next daily video, and yeah, peace.